Alrighty then. It has been a while, has it not? I just wanted to do a quick little update video and play a little Fallout 76 with y'all for a little while. And just give you an idea of, well, this. It's still a mess, just not as bad a mess as it was. But, you know, not going to really be doing anything specific. I just figured I could play along, play the game a little bit, and tell you a little bit about what's been going on the last several months. Just because, you know. Might as well get into it here. We're going to go with adventure mode. I stay away from the survival mode. That is not my place to play. Although I probably could. I've done a couple of the survival thingies. So let's get a little background. The game comes out, and I had 3 other friends that joined me in playing the game. One of them you may have known, and the other one you may have seen in one of my other little videos. Deccan, my little sweet Egyptian friend, who unfortunately isn't, well, he's still my friend, but I guess I'm not his friend anymore because things. Basically, I don't want to go into the story, but basically a friend of ours was playing and made a little link to a video to a game he was playing, and he screamed and hollered, "No spoilers, no spoilers," and it was just a little funny scene where some guy walks up and slaps somebody. There was no spoiling there, but anyhow, I tried to explain that to Deccan, and he didn't care. He just left the game and left the server, and I have literally, other than immediately thereafter, not spoken to him since. He just got mad at me for saying, "Dude, it's only a game, and it's just a little funny video clip. It's not even what you would call a spoiler." But anyhow, so hopefully if you guys, you know, happen to watch his videos as well, just pop in and tell him I said hi. I miss him. Anyhow, he started playing the game with us, and my friend Daryl Skywalker was playing as well. He's the one that put up the little video clip of a like couple second video clip of one of the characters slapping somebody. Anyhow, and I apparently said something that upset him, and I haven't talked to him in, well, been a week now, and I'm kind of upset. He's mad at me. I gotta stop being honest with my friends. That's apparently my fault, is I'm honest with my friends. And I guess they can't handle or don't like honesty, or I don't know, maybe I'm just too rude or mean about it. I don't mean to be. I'm just trying to be friendly and help people. I'll get back to that story in a minute. I want to show you my little stop along the road. It's designed, this is my base, this is my camp. And it's kind of, I was trying to go with the whole corner gas station look, because, you know, it's got everything you need. As a, well, it's on the corner of 2 of the main roads in the game. Right over there is the Nuka-Cola plant. Right up the road there is the power plant, the nuclear power plant. And there's a river right along there that people tend to congregate along. Anyhow, so it's laid out. Got my little brewing station for brewing my booze. Got my vendor stations set up. I tried to break them out. Most of the armor stuff's in there, even though it might be just plans for armor. It's armor. I got my chems and serums over here. I got regular old plans for just about everything else in there. And whatever wouldn't fit anywhere else, I stuck in this one. It's just kind of a hodgepodge. But I got the whole outfit set up here, so we can have a shindig if we want to. Anybody is welcome to come along and make use of anything that's here. Got the little campfire here, so you can roast your rabbit legs and stuff that you want. Get a little drink of water if you need. Got the power armor station here and the radiation cleaner here. Because the radiation cleaners are constantly on, I put a switch here. And the reason for that is if you're mutated, but you haven't raised your perk cards enough, you don't keep your mutation if you go through anti-rad. So if you go through a decontamination shower, it'll get rid of your mutations. So I figured I'd leave that as a on and off switch so I don't accidentally take away somebody's radiation or mutations. Got a couple melons and some gourds out there, and up on the hill here I got I got my moo cow. See if I can milk him. It. Nope. Oh, I did. I got 5 milk. Oh, that means I gotta make some donuts. Or White Russians. Got my moot fruit plant. By the way, all the stuttering you're seeing, that's the game. That's not me. You'll notice if you look in the and you see my little face, it's not stuttering. It's not the recording. That's just the way this game plays. Got my blackberries and my corn and some carrots over here, and potatoes up on the hill. Got my little Foshnot do-jigger going on over there with the scarecrow, trying to scare away anybody who comes in. And my little death claw topiary. I don't know. A little place to sit down. If you decide you want to play with the spinning wheel, you can do that. It's pure decorative. Inside, you got all your major workbenches. Your little private stove there if you want, and the chemistry station, armor, etc., etc. Everything's there. Stash boxes. My pet frog. Deathclaw eggs decorated for Easter. Back here is a little private. See that stutter? That's the game. That's not me. A little private bar back here. I call it my little piano bar. Got the waitress and everything. Sit around, sit here and play the piano a little bit, sing along if you want to. Friendly neighbors that come by can come in, take a little nap if they want, because you get bonus perks for being well rested, by the way. And then up here's my private quarters. I don't know why I put a toilet in the corner. Probably one of those things where it says build a toilet in your camp, and I thought, well, why not? Yeah, they have daily and weekly questy things, and they're usually stupid like that. But it's all decorated, and believe it or not, as small as this place is, my camp budget is at its max. Mainly because I threw up too many decorations, I think. But whatever. I even got a Deathclaw hide sprawled out on the floor, which, by the way, is one of the other quests that's broken. It tells you to get a Deathclaw hide, 5 of them. And Deathclaw hides do not drop off of Deathclaws. You find them in weird places around the world, like in meat sacks from Super Mutants. You kill a Deathclaw, but you can't skin it. Another plus from Bethesda, by the way. Anyhow, as I was saying, now that I've shown you my little home here, I'm going to make a quick run through the Nuka-Cola factory, just because I can go get some cap stashes and stuff. But as I was saying, I started out with 3 other people playing with me. The third guy was a Russian dude. His name is Psych. Love him to pieces. He is just so much fun. And he got the game too. Now, just to give you an idea, a little background, he got the game, played it twice with me, and said, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I can't believe I wasted money to get this game. Now, that's the state it was in when it released. It's not much better now. Like I said, Deccan, he left and just kind of left me stranded. He didn't want to play with us anymore. He just doesn't want to be friends anymore. And I missed the hell out of the little shit. I kind of considered him like a nephew. He was like my little kid. He even called me Unc Goof. I miss him a lot. Anyhow, oh, by the way, here's where one of the cap stashes would be. It's not there. Go figure. And Daryl, he still logs, or well, used to, until I apparently gave him advice he didn't want to hear, or said something he didn't like, and I feel bad about it. I was only trying to help. I won't go into the issues there either, but I miss him. Anyhow, The only time I'd ever play with him is when he'd come in and just want to talk and just have a good time running around shooting and killing stuff. No desire to actually play the game. He just wanted to spend time with me talking and chatting, and we'd do it while walking around in West Virginia. By the way, you'll notice it says I'm hidden. You'll see. Look, see? Oh, now it says caution. That just means there's things here. They don't see me. I'm hidden. I got my character set up as a melee character now so that I can sneak around and walk right up to people and kill them. And I can do that with almost everything in the game. I say almost. And now he's not playing anymore because, well, things. But I got a kick out of the fact that the only reason why he even played the game was to sit and talk with me because, well, the game's that bad. It really is. What I'm doing now, I literally just logged in as I started recording. And what I'm doing is something that I usually do pretty much every time I first log in, because you have to go scavenging to get everything you need to play the rest of the game for the rest of the day, or however long you're going to play. There's my wonder glue. You need lots of glue, lots of tin and oil and steel and, well, you name it, you got to have it because that's just how this game works. It's 75% scavenging and 25% actually going out and enjoying the game, such as it is. So, and my Russian dude, like I said, he doesn't play at all because he hates the game and thinks it's just stupid. And, well, unfortunately, he's kind of right. Nothing in there. Oh, a plan for a pitchfork. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you get in this game. Plans for stuff you've got 48 versions of. I'll take the water. It'll save me a trip to the lake. I don't need no springs, so I'll skip that. Always use nuclear material because you need it for just about everything you need to do in this game that has, well, if you're going to do anything that's of any fun, you need all this crap I'm getting. And these things are everywhere. They're in every cabinet, everywhere you look. It's just, they're just everywhere. You need that for the one quest where you have to, you find a vacationer and he's out on vacation. He had a bucket list of all the things he wanted to take pictures of. You got to help him finish that bucket list by fixing his camera. And that's what you need to fix it with. So, plastic. Don't need it. Plastic. Always take the plastic. And the Nuka-Colas. Always take the water. I'll sell that for a nickel. And yeah, any of the plans that I get, I usually sell. I'll show you here in a little minute what I sell my stuff for. Because I think I'm fairly reasonably priced. I'm not here to make money. I'm just here to do a little something, something, make enough to pay for whatever it costs me to make whatever it is I just made. And that's about it. I mean, I'm not out to rule the world here financially. I might as well go kill these guys while they're wandering around. They look like they need killing, don't you think? See, I can stand right here. They can't see me. I'll take your stuff. Oh, there's another one. Hiding underneath the... Yeah. That happens a lot, too. No fusion core. Sometimes there's a fusion core there. And caution, because there's somebody else around that may want to kill me. They can't see me, but they want to kill me. And I got rid of... I'll show you my perk cards here in a little bit when I get back to my camp. Seriously? Seriously? So all the people that I wanted to play with when I first started the game have all either they don't want to be my friend anymore because they don't like goofy old guys, I guess, or whatever the reason might be. And they won't accept my apology for whatever it might be worth. And the Russian dude, I miss him. Like I said, I have no idea what happened to him. We were supposed to go online and play just for the heck of it. And I got tied up with personal issues. Some family issues came up that I had to deal with. And I didn't get a chance to tell him. And I literally haven't seen or heard from him since. Oops, I gotta go hide. Sorry. Go away. Give me your stuff. I'll take your rat away. So it's just me. And then, now right here normally, see, he just killed over dead. I scared him to death. Seriously. I don't know why that happens in the game. It just does. Apparently he just fainted over dead. Sometimes you find a power armor frame there with a piece or two of power armor on it. While I'm in this room, I always jump up here and check, because sometimes... Whoops. Come on. When the moon is in the right phase and the stars are lined up just right, there's a cap stash up here as well. So always come up here and check. Usually there's a bottle or a bottle of Nuka-Cola and a cap stash. Now it's not missing because I already got it. I haven't played in 2 days, so I don't know why it's not there. We'll come back to that area in a second. However, lucky for me, a coworker actually knows that I play these games, and he has it. So him and I have been playing. And he's got like 3 different characters of various levels. Oh, I forgot the blowtorch. Thank you. So he might be logged in with his big character, or his middle-aged character, or his little baby character. The middle-aged and the baby characters, I like to go on little runs on different places and drag him along so it marks him on his map. This is the next location where you could find a cap stash. I'm finding no caps in this place. Normally there's a cap stash there. So him and I have been having fun going around and just killing stuff. Let's look at, what's this? Let's go look at that. Have you done the this stuff, blah, blah, blah yet? No, let's go do that real quick. And I'll show you what I mean by the blah, blah, blahs. Let's see, is there anybody I get a kill? No. You go up here, you see these challenges. Being a Cub Scout, well, they call them tadpoles and possums. And you go do the different things. And there's also daily quests. So I got to make 10 beers, level up while I'm above my level 76, which I am. And apparently I have to wear formal wear, or an Unstoppables costume, or in one of these places, or while being well fed, any of these things. There's a combination. You have to have 3 of those. And right now, I can only qualify for 2, because once you put on the formal wear, you can't wear the Unstoppables costume. That's something you have to buy. You don't find it in the game. You have to buy it. But it's one of the things that says, if you want to do this, you got to have that on. Which says you have to go buy this. Or being under 40, which I'm not, while I'm walking around in Watoga, which for me is a perfectly safe place for me, unless I go into maybe the Civic Center or something. Anyhow, take a picture of a player in a swimsuit at Wavy Willard's, picture of a Scorched Beast, or a Deathclaw. Well, I can do that one. In fact, we might even do that while I'm talking to you guys. And win Hunter Hunted, I don't do that. That's player versus player. I don't do the PvP. Then you have weekly quests. You got to do all of these things. All these things 5 times, 4 times, 9 times, whatever. the world quests, let me show you what I have selected, like the leather worker. Oops, I got to select here first. Sorry, Mr. Game. Leather worker. See, I have all these things done, except for the Deathclaw hides. I have to find 5 Deathclaws. No, let me rephrase that. I have to find 5 Deathclaw hides, which are not on Deathclaws. Scattered, mysteriously, randomly dropped around the game. So I can't finish that one. Going back to the possum one, miner. Damn it, that's not what I said to do. Complete the Lucky Strike quest 5 times. You know how you do that? You got to spend caps at one of the machines to buy a treasure map from the Lucky Strike machine and go do the quest to go get whatever that treasure is. So you're buying that quest. Let that sink in. You can't just go do it. You have to buy your way to finish that quest. What do you get when you finish these quests? You get badges that you can then turn in to buy something else. So, yeah, microtransactions without costing money yet. I'll get to that in a minute. Photographer. Come on. Take a picture of a cargo bot, take a picture of a vertibot. I've actually stood on top of a cargo bot, jumped on it while it was dropping off a thing. Didn't count. Couldn't take a picture of it. Vertibot stood right in front of one and took a picture. They pop up in my little screensavers all the time. Didn't count. So anyhow. So, fortunately, when my buddy Morn shows up, we go, we do random quests, whatever it might be, and little events pop up every now and then, and we go do those. And I'm willing to bet everybody's dead here because, well, I scared the one to death, so therefore they all had to die. That happens a lot in this game. And I pick up the honey just because of the Sweetwater quest. Let's see what's in this one. The Sweetwater quest. Yeah, I'm going to go through at least 3 lockpicks getting this, by the way. Ah, 2 lockpicks. See, and I got nothing out of it. A level 3 safe, and I got nothing out of it. Again, that's the game. I'm not trying to say don't buy... Okay, I am trying to say don't buy the game. Anyhow. And we go do the various daily quests, or they have special events that happen. And one of the events is the Sasquatch, or no, sorry, Sheep Squatch event. And you literally, in order to complete that, you have to have a good 8 or 9 people to do this. By the way, normally there's two ghouls in here. Neither one of them are here because reasons. Might as well. Nah. I'm not even going to bother. But I will take the nuclear waste. Anything in there? No, no. Don't need that bucket. And someone has to sacrifice themselves. Literally, because you have to be an electrical conduit. Now, if you happen to have the right character developed, I don't need any rubber at the moment. If you have the right character developed, electricity doesn't bother you. If you're lucky enough to find somebody who has that character to go do that for you, great. Otherwise, someone has to continually die or stimpack themselves into oblivion until the rest of us can get around to killing the sheep squatch. And you might get a lucky drop of a 2-star, maybe a 3-star legendary. They don't have anything above 3-star, even though there are 5 stars available. And unfortunately, you get dropped something that you instantly take and sell because it has no use to you. It never drops you anything you can actually use. The claw that I'm using right now was the only item in the game that ever dropped that I actually use to this day. And it's not the strongest one I have, but it's good enough for what I'm doing. 90% of the game I can use this particular weapon. I also have this weapon, which is the Deathclaw Gauntlet. And it's got an extra blade on it, just like my Mole Miner Gauntlet has. That was a Mole Miner Gauntlet, by the way. And I've got it kind of modded out there with the extra gauntlet. Makes it a little bit more powerful. And you can see, well, let's do it this way. From the effects on it, my damage on that is only 193. But I get 3 times that when I'm sneaking, and 50% more on top of that limb damage, just because. This is 190 damage. Now, depending upon who I have, if I have somebody on my team like Morn that's in his upper character, or another buddy of mine that I've played with, Mulligan, who I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. He said he was getting tired and bored of the game too. If he's on my team, that'll go up to about 230. Class Freak perk works its magic, I guess, or the strength in numbers. I think it's the strength in numbers one. Gains a little more to that as well. Those two are my most commonly used items. This I have because I'm going to sell it. It's a 3-star. Look at the damage. It's fire rate's nice and heavy, and it's, 25's not bad, but it doesn't do squat against anything except for mirelurks and bugs. Then it's fairly decent. This particular weapon that I have because it's 90% reduced weight, and the damage is up there good, and it's a 2-handed I can use while I'm in power armor if I need to. The other weapons I have are this, the Hardened Piercing Handmade. It's a 2-shot explosive. This I got one of my friends that was like a level 250 back when I was like a level 60. Gave it to me. Said, here, you can probably use this. This I got when I was about a level 70. I think, in fact, I think Mulligan gave me this one. 2-shot Hardened Piercing Combat Sniper Rifle. It's good for against animals and sniping super mutants and things like that. I would not necessarily take this into battle for PvP because it just doesn't do enough damage. Pretty much everything else you see in here, other than and my Power Fist. That's the one I use when I'm in fighting against a Scorched Beast Queen, because that'll get me up to, I think, almost a total of 700 damage against her. So that comes in handy. And if I go into West Tech, which, by the way, don't go to West Tech unless you're ready to kill lots of level 68 3-star legendary super mutants. They will kick your butt. That's enough of this stuff. So, as you can see, there's not a whole lot here. This was, one of the things was to kill 50 characters using a railway rifle. Yeah, I left the hammer there. And or 15 in certain locations, 15 characters in certain locations. I couldn't even get 15 people to spawn here going through it 3 times in a row. I couldn't get 15 people to spawn. Ghouls to kill. So, the game still has lots and lots of bugs. It's designed, and I swear it knows if I need piece A, I will never get that piece. It'll take me forever to find it. Oh, you need to have a bloatfly gland to complete this quest. You can kill 50 bloatflies and never find a gland. You're done the quest, you finally find one, and you go out and do it again or do something else and you run into bloatflies, every single one of them will drop a gland. It's like the game purposely hinders you from doing things specifically to make it take longer, so you have to play longer so they can tell people when they're trying to sell the game to them, we've got over blah 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 million hours in this game from our players, because it takes you 4 hours to do one thing that should take you 10 minutes. If that tells you any more. The game is set up specifically just to do that. That's just the way the game plays. Yeah, you're supposed to be up here. I don't even care about you. Oh, you're a level 9. I can fart in your face real quick. Come here. Go over here and check these boxes, because usually there's Nuka-Colas or Nuka-Cherries in there. Oh, shut up. I ain't got time for you. Go away. So, just so you know, up here there's usually duct tape here. There's usually a stack. Yeah, there it is. A stack there and a brand new restored desk fan. Gives you more gears, I think, and better springs or more springs. Usually some Nuka-Colas in there. Any number of things might be in those desks. At least it's not stuttering nearly as much. It still is. I mean, you can see I'm getting, what, 18 frames? 18 frames a second is what I'm getting. 22 now. I mean, seriously, take that through. You notice I'm taking hardly any damage except for a little bit of radiation damage. Sometimes there's a guy hiding over there. There he is. 2 of them. Oh boy. Go away. I ain't got time for you. I'll take your toothpaste though. Gotta keep them sparkling white, right? Go in here. You're not hearing anything. The reason why you're not hearing anything is apparently that cap stash is gone too. You've seen all the places I've checked for caps, and there are none in any of them. Normally there's a cap stash sitting right there on top of this desk. It's not there. I'm not going to waste my time. Might as well. Brand new sugar bombs. I'll take those. They come in handy sometimes. The only drugs I use on occasion would be Mentats. Because not Mentats, but Buff Tats. I combine the two and make Buff Out and Mentats and make Buff Tats, because it gives me extra carry weight in case I get bogged down. It's a great little thing to have in the background just in case. Also in here, I'm not going to go in, but if you want to go in there, there's another cap stash in there. So, I mean, this place is full of cap stashes, but as I'm having no luck finding any right now, I'm assuming there just aren't any. So, that gives you a little roundup of where I've been. Oh, I didn't tell you why I haven't been recording lately. I've had so many things going on in my personal life between work and family that I've just been... I just can't. You know, there's just too much crap going on. Normally there's a cap stash right there. You'll notice there isn't one, but there should be. Yeah, I'll take that. And those. And last but not least, we'll walk around here just because. Let's sneak up and kill some rats. Sometimes there's a cap stash here. I've only found it there literally twice since I've been playing the game, but it has been there. So, with my work and personal life issues going on. Plus, as you know, I bought a house, and I'm spending a lot of time fixing it up and adding things here and putting things there. I had a nice jacuzzi installed, and I had to get that taken care of and help the construction guys building the deck around it. Go away. So I've been just busy with personal life, and as I told you, I do this for fun. And because of the way the house is laid out, coming into this room where I'm at to record, in the summertime, it gets to be 93, 95 degrees in this room. So it's next to impossible. I finally got the vents cleaned and fixed so that they direct the cold air a little better, and it overcompensates in this room, which brings it down to, right now it's 83 degrees. So for me, that's kind of comfortable. And I say overcompensates because it has to pump more in because of my computer, that big beastie of mine sitting over here, plus the lights, plus my little mini fridge sitting over there, my little beer fridge. Sorry, gotta have my beer fridge sitting over there, and it heats this room up. If I close that door, it, like I said, it'll heat up real fast. It'll be 95 degrees in here before you know it. So it's literally too hot to record. I don't mind sitting in here, you know, in just my shorts, not undershorts, shorts, and no shirt, playing when I'm just playing. But I'm not gonna record like that. That's disgusting. Just gross y'all out. Gross me out. And no, don't ask, because I'm not gonna have it. But so when I do have time to record, it's too hot. I finally got the air conditioners down to where it's functional. It's actually keeping the room in here quite comfy. There's normally Nuka-Colas in there, occasionally one there, sometimes on there. And there you have it. That's the Nuka-Cola plant, by the way. That's the mainstay of it. There's another little place you can check for dead people. Let me run up here real quick and do that. Oh, dropping down to 17 frames a second. Up, back up to 24. That's sad. And that's the way the game's playing. That's not because I'm recording. And yeah, I see all the other characters are out here that would normally be there for me to kill. They're all dead. Apparently I scared them to death as well. Oh, while I'm here, you see the You Mine It? Me telling you about doing that Lucky Strike thing? Yeah, you got to go in here and buy a miner's map. Look what it costs. 48 caps. You're not going to get that out of whatever you dig up, but you have to have that, and you have to do it 5 times. So let's say 50 caps a pop. That's 250 caps just in the cost of the maps. Okay? Plus you got to pay the caps to fast travel to get to the locations wherever these maps may take you. So add another, let's say 100 caps on that. So 350 caps. Well, no, let me change that. I'm going to say probably close to 100 caps, 75 to 100 caps to travel for each map. So add that up. So you're going to round out to about 700 caps or so just to get that badge that you can then turn in for something like, well, the backpack I'm wearing. I'm wearing a high capacity standard backpack. You have to have 3, no, I take that back. You have to have 8 of the little thingies to turn in to get this backpack thing. You get 1 pin for finishing all of those things in that list that I just showed you of the 18 things or however many. Yeah, 18 things. You get 1 of those pins. 1. You get 1. Yeah, it's a grind. That's all it is. If you want something, you have to grind for it. The weapons that I have, I told you, the Deathclaw Gauntlet is the only thing. It was either it was the Deathclaw Gauntlet dropped off of a Mole Miner. And the Mole Miner Gauntlet, it dropped, but I was able to improve it. And I think it's a 1-star, isn't it? My Deathclaw Gauntlet, is that a 1-star or is that a 2? Mole Miner Gauntlet, that's a 3-star. I don't know where I got that from. Or maybe I have those backwards. The Deathclaw Gauntlet dropped. I don't know where I got this from. I really don't. I have no idea where I got that Mole Miner Gauntlet from. It's a 3-star. I doubt it dropped in-game, because I've not gotten anything dropped for me that's of any good value in-game. Sounds like something's attacking something somewhere. My camp. Who's shooting up my camp? Who's over here? Where'd you go? Okay, well, I guess they're gone. Good. Anyhow, let me show you real quick. I want to show you just what I have in my vending machine. Yeah, you see how that stuttered to get in? That's the game. These are the plans that I have, and they're in various other machines. This one's at $250 because people will buy it for $250. That's the only reason why. Well, I do the whole salesman things. Everything's a 9, so $79, $249, $229, $199. That's not a bad price, $200 for a $350 value, right? And as you go through, I have all kinds of different plans. And a lot of the plans, I mean, look at that. 79, 80 caps for a $150 plan. Most of my plans are priced that way. I got them really, really cheap because I'm not interested in making money. I mean, look at this. 1,000 caps for the T-45 jetpack. The value's $3,000. T-51 jetpack, same thing. I'm not here to make money. I just want to at least get that one. That one's expensive because that's the one people actually want. And I can get 1,500 caps out of that. I've sold a lot of my ultrasight plans. I have gobs of ultrasight plans. I have every ultrasight plan there is. And I keep selling those, and those sell out for the price that I have them for. But what I wanted to show you is if you go down to these, that's actually just the price that they're listed at. And I sell those. I sell those all the time. But I want it, where is it? Come on, there it is. My serums. The marsupial serum's one of the most popular ones there is. Most people are selling them for 1,000, a little more. I've seen them a little less. They're like 4,000 caps if you buy them from the vendor. I get it for 700 caps. Believe it or not, I have yet to sell a serum. Can't sell them. I have that serum. I have the healing factor serum. That's only 600 caps. By the way, if you're going to play a melee character, you need that. Herd mentality, you need that if you're playing in teams because it gives you more boosts as well. That's how I get my my hit points when I go to kill something. And the last one, if you're going to play as a melee character, is the scaly skin. That's another one that's I have it set for $6.99 because that's an important one. You need to have that if you're going to play as a melee character. So you need healing factor, scaly skin, the marsupial, so you can jump places and reload faster and swing faster, and scaly skin. I said scaly skin, didn't I? Scaly skin, marsupial, healing factor, and herd mentality. The herd mentality, all of them have bad things to go with them. But let me show you here real quick how to get rid of those bad things. That milk's going to go bad. You see it's half already. And all I did was one run. It's going to go dead. So, let's heal up a little bit. Not even going to make... I don't have any vodka, so I'm not going to make anything. But I gotta eat and drink. So please forgive me while I munch out here. Normally I have. See, 2 of them already went bad from the last time. Meat spoiling all the time. Come on, I gotta have food around here somewhere. I know I got gobs of food, unless it all went bad. That's probably what that meat was I just threw away. It's stuttering. And I normally have some soups of some sort in here. I saved these packaged ones because, well, there's usually rads attached, but mainly because... Oh, I gotta make something with that soon. Mainly because I save them for, well, situations just like this, where apparently I don't have any food. So, I'll eat some dog food. Woof! And let's get rid of that. You notice the amount of Radaway I have? I have lots and lots of Radaway. Because this character with no armor, I have no radiation coverage other than my basic Under Armour, which, by the way, just so you know, this Vault-Tec University jumpsuit is one of the best Under Armour pieces you can get, and you can eventually make them. Look what it does: 1 to strength, 2 to endurance, 2 to intelligence, 2 to luck. These are all extra points, but it has no damage resistance whatsoever. If you're looking for boosts to these things, you're great. If you're looking for boosts to these things, yeah, not so much. But I have my Vanguard armor, most of which I got from other characters, other players who gave it to me. I don't think any of this actually dropped for me. Most of the stuff I have someone else gave it to me. And this is back, of course, before the vending machines. So, yeah, luck-wise, I don't get squat out of this game. But the Vanguard armor is the one I chose. Most people, when they're playing a melee character, play what's called a bloodied character, which means you have 70% or more of your health in rads and radiation damage, so that you're at 30% health. You're a glass character, but when you hit hard and you kill things one hit. Big time. You can take down a Scorch Beast by yourself. I can, not a queen. I can take down a Scorch Beast by myself, but I gotta wait till it lands. But bloodied armor and bloodied weapons, you get 1,000 hit points out of a 200 hit point weapon. So a lot of people run bloodied. Vanguard, I get all of my extra damage when I'm at full health. So I have to carry around lots of Radaway, lots of stim packs, plenty of food and water, because I have to be fully hydrated, full health, fully fed, in order for me to get my hit damage. It's a lot harder character to play, which in a way is good for me. I kind of like that. It's a bit of a challenge. It makes me work for what I got. Well, there you go. I think I'm going to stop now. I'm half an hour or more? How long have I been going? 49 minutes. Jiminy crickets. Sorry it's so long, but I got carried away. Wanted to show you a little bit of Fallout and how it plays, how I'm playing it, give you a little update as to where I've been, and apologize for not being here more. I should be able to be here more because I finally got my air conditioning working well. You shouldn't hear any noise. You see all the padding I got on the walls. That's on all the walls in here. So it's nice and soundproofed. Should not get any echo. You might on occasion see my new kitty cat. I don't think I've shown you guys my new kitty. I have to make a video. Where's my Garfies? Where you at, little boy? He's my little buddy. His name is Garf. His name is Garf because, well, he looks like Garfield. Sort of. And when I first brought him home, first thing he did as soon as he walked in the door was throw up. He barfed. So his name became Garf. Little Garfie's my little buddy. He likes to claw at this padding on the walls, so I got a little squirt gun I squirt him with. But you might see him come in. He'll come in and talk to us all the time. I'm surprised he hasn't come in yet. But I should be able to make more videos a little more frequently to give you a heads up on what I'm planning on doing. Added explanation. I have not done that. Yeah, see, that was a stutter. Wow. Anyhow, I have not done the Walking Dead seasons, frankly, because I didn't like the direction the game took. It's a morality thing. I know. I may still go play it, and if I do, I promise to go in with open eyes, open heart, and hope it doesn't force me to make decisions I don't want to have to make. But that's why I haven't finished that, because and besides, I wanted to see again. The company just died and went away, and then finally somebody picked up the mantle and continued the game. So I do want to see how the story turns out. I have not been spoiled in that, so please don't spoil it for me. But I might do that, and of course I might do some more Fallout 76 videos and show you some of the other things that you can do. I have to get permission from my buddy Morn and see if he'll let me record him and us playing together, because I like to play on a team. This is the first game I've ever played as a team rather than solo player, other than that brief stint on Player Unknowns, that PUBG thing. I just hated that game. But this game, you get so many more benefits by playing on a team. I did want to show you that, so I might as well before I go. When you look at the perks, I have plenty of perk cards I got to choose yet. See, I got 10 I haven't even picked yet. The agility perks, you need these. This one is quality of life. Through Hiker's pure quality of life. The rest of them you need to have in order to play the melee character that I'm playing. You also need the martial artist and the incisor perks over here, as well as the 2 gladiator perks for your strength, so that when you do hit something it counts. The class freak gets rid of all of the negative effects. So if, for example, if my marsupial mutation, let's say it doesn't, well, healing factor, it's a good example, makes your VATS hit accuracy 50% less. Well, this takes 75% of that 50% away, if that makes sense. The strange in numbers, all of my positive mutations, 25% stronger if I have a teammate that's also mutated. So another reason why I have all those serums is if I meet somebody that I want to join on my team, hey, you want a serum? I'll give it to you. Which, by the way, if you decide to pop in and say hi, I would be more than happy to say hi. I will warn you ahead of time, don't friend me. Come walking over, wave at me, jump up and down, go to my vendor or something to get my attention. And I will change, if I can see the little speaker saying that you're talking to me, I'll change my sound settings to area sound so I can hear what you're saying. You can introduce yourself to me and we'll go from there. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to talk to you, probably will ignore you, and I will ignore all friend requests until I've met somebody. So don't even bother sending me a friend request until I've met you. I'm not being mean, it's just that's how I keep my friend list to people I know are going to be my friends and not enemies, because there are people that will friend you just so they can see you on the map to come kill you. That's the PvP portion that I don't like. So, just so you know. Well, there you go. I hope you have enjoyed this little video and this little rundown. And my God, am I thirsty. I have been blabbering the whole time. I hope you got something out of it and enjoyed my little trip through Fallout 76. If you like it, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you didn't, that's fine. I care because I want you to like it. But if you didn't like it, tell me why. Don't forget, yeah, I do still have the Twitter and the Facebook thingy. You can go do the clickies on those things. And follow me if you haven't already. And if you're someone who decided to come check out my videos because you've seen me in-game or have played with me in-game, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Say hi. Let me know that you saw one of my videos. Because I have quite the friends list here, as you can see. There's quite a few of them in there. So just so you know, I do have friends, and I like them all. Bunny Foo Foo. I gotta stop before I shut up here. I know it's gonna take me into an hour, but I gotta tell you, Bunny Foo Foo is one of the funniest guys I've met. Him and another guy. What's his name? It doesn't matter. But Bunny Foo Foo, I asked him. He's one of those melee characters that can just seriously do some major damage because he's like level probably 300 by now. I don't know. I said, why Bunny Foo Foo? He says, because my character can go into PvP and kill somebody in one strike, and it makes them look bad because they just got killed by someone named Bunny Foo Foo. It's like, perfect. I love it. All right, well, you guys have fun, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever it is I decide to do. Thank you. If you stuck around long enough to watch this, thank you so much. And I just wanted to give you an explanation as to where I've been, what I've been doing, and hopefully I can talk Deccan into being my buddy again. I miss my little nephew, Deccan, and maybe Daryl will come along and forgive me for whatever it was I did to him. I know what I did to him, but I was only trying to be nice, trying to help him by being honest. And I guess some people can't handle that, or I don't know. Excuse the vulgarities, but shit happens, and I guess, well, shit happens. Till the next time, you folks have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye.